Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today, gonna be showing you the best ways to farm improved bait. Gonna be going over a bundle as well that you can get. It is not exactly cheap and there is other ways to get the improved bait, but gonna go over that first. Let's get into it here. Okay, so there is a bundle that you can get, which I'm gonna show you in the store here. And it does come with this live bait generator. It does give you improved bait, but it doesn't always give you improved bait. And like I said, it's not exactly cheap, and I will show you other ways to get improved bait. And I just want to say, other than the Exoddle, common bait works just fine for every other fish if you're patient enough. But if you're not patient and you want to get this bundle and take advantage of getting a lot of improved bait, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, this does involve using a private server as well. I don't know if I would use a public server to do this. You'll probably get frustrated trying to hold the workshops and keeping these generators locked and whatnot. Highly recommend you do this in a private server. Now, what you want to do is take over all the workshops as possible. This is very similar to the Santa Collectron that you would use to collect as many presents as you can. Same thing. We're going to be putting this generator at a ton of different workshops, and we can do that by making a blueprint similar to the one that I'm showing you here. You do not have to make an exact one that I'm showing you here, but just similar to it, and I'm going to show you everything that you will need. Now, just to go over quickly what I built, I would make the stairs similar like how I did it. It just seems to make it so the enemies can't get up to it. So this way you do not have to waste time defending the workshop. So you just basically take over the workshop and you're going to put this down. And you can blueprint this, which I'm going to show you as well. But I just wanted to show you very quickly. This is, the quick little blueprint that I made. I do put a fast travel mat down as well, which I will explain. I threw some coffee in there. I managed to collect a ton of canned coffee today, so I would suggest maybe doing that as well if you like canned coffee. And we're going to be putting the bait generator in there as well. But don't put the bait generator in there before you blueprint it, and I'm going to show you why. But this is how you blueprint before we do anything. So basically get your little, makeshift, blueprint here, whatever you want to call it, your bait generator blueprint. And again, I'm sure the coffee machine may be okay in there, but I didn't put it in here just to make sure. If you put the bait generator in here, for some reason, when you go to put the blueprint down, it does make it doesn't let you put it down. I'm going to show you. And of course, don't forget to name your blueprint as well after you make it. It'll basically prompt you at the bottom how to make it at the bottom when you're in the build menu. And yes, just to show you here, you can see I do put the generator down here, but then when I tried to place it at the workshops, it wouldn't let me. So I basically found out I could put everything into this blueprint but that generator. So I just suggest, you're going to have to put the blueprint down and then put down the generator one at a time. Now, just to point out as well, if you didn't notice in my little blueprint here, I do have a fast travel mat. You can't get this for a regular camp, but you can get this for workshops, and it's under miscellaneous structures at the far right in the build menu. And wherever you put this mat, when you fast travel to the workshop, you will spawn right there. So this is just so convenient. You can spawn from workshop to workshop, as I'm going to show here, without even being bothered. It will take you a little bit of time to fast travel in between the workshops sometimes because there will be enemies around. Like I said, do not waste time defending these. That is exactly why we have this up in the air like this. Again, if you're familiar with the Santa Collectron thing with the holiday gifts, this is very similar. And you can see these do give you a lot of improved bait. I got 19 in one of them. But I do have to say, you will get a lot of common bait and there will be more than a little bit of disappointment. Just gonna say, I did this for a few hours today, and I will show you my results afterwards. And I was also running caravans in between waiting for these to fill up. Now, if you can just leave this running in your private server and, maybe go do the dishes and come back, not a bad idea. But if you're in the server, I suggest doing caravans, even though, as I'm showing, they do tend to, error out sometimes or just not work properly, I guess would be a better way to put it. Also, you may get an application error. So when you come back in, it may look like all your workshops are gone. This is not true. You still have all your workshops. So just get back into your private server within 5 minutes, I think it is, of the application error. And you should get back into the same world. And then all you have to do is get close to the workshop. And then you can fast travel to it again like I'm showing here. A little bit of a pain in the butt, I totally understand. But yeah, that's what you got to do in the applications error. It doesn't really take too long to go around. And again, for me doing this a few hours today, I did, step out of the room for about an hour as well too, and I came back. So I would say, 3 to 4 hours, I was able to get 271 improved bait. And I feel like I could have did better. I could have did more caravans. So I'm just throwing it out there. I feel like this is probably the best way to get improved bait if you want to pay for the bundle. Now, another good way to get improved bait is just to make characters do the fishing missions and then delete the character. It really doesn't take as long as you think it does. You basically just want to start up a new character. If you don't have 4 mules, I totally understand some people do. But if you don't, you got an extra character. All you need is 1 extra character. Just make them, get out of the vault as fast as possible. I just picked level 20 Commando, and I'm basically off here. Now, you want to get over here as fast as possible. You don't have to trigger the mission or anything as long as you get over here. But the problem is you made a new character and you don't have any fast travel points yet. So I do suggest joining a team with people that may be over there. There's usually people over there. If not, it may take you a bit to get over there. So if you have a friend that can help you do this, this will definitely make this go a little bit faster and smoother. But just throwing this out there, definitely join some teams, maybe even some events that are close to these places that I'm going to be showing you. Because again, this is a new character. You're not going to have fast travel points. Now, when you get over here, we're basically just going to start the fishing quest. You will have to talk to the fisherman here. And then we will have to talk to our other friend here, Captain Raymond. And he's basically just gonna, he's gonna get the other guy there to give us a fishing rod so we can start fishing. And then all we'll have to do is catch 3 fish, and then we'll already have 5 improved bait. So yes, once you're done talking to this gentleman for the second time, now you're able to fish. So again, you can fish right here. Just come down the dock here, throw your line in and catch your 3 fish. And once you're done that, you will have to cook up some fish bits, which I'm going to show here. So again, catch your 3 fish. It's going to prompt you to go talk to the captain. I would suggest cooking the fish bits first just to save a little bit of time. There's a cooking station right here. And you're basically just going to cook 3 fish bits here from the 3 fish that you caught. And then we can go talk to the captain. If you go talk to him first, he'll just tell you that you have to cook them, right? So that's why I say cook them first before you go talk to them. And then we will have to turn the fish bits into Linda Lee here, or into the chum trough here. Make sure you give her all of them. I didn't do that there. And then we just go back and talk to the captain again. And then boom, first fishing mission is over. We have our 5 improved bait. And now we're going to want to do the daily mission. Believe it or not, you can do the daily over and over again like this as well. So if you want to get those mods for your fishing rod, this is also another good motivation to do that, because not only will you get improved bait, you will get chances at getting mods. Now, the daily is called Big Fish in a Small Pond. You want to activate this after you've done that initial fishing mission that I just showed you. And basically going to go back and forth here. It's going to tell you where you have to catch fish. Keep in mind, if it is in the mire, you can fish right there again out of convenience. That would be the best thing to do. You can see I joined an event to get to the Toxic Valley here. It will show you a specific spot to go into on the map. You do not have to. If it's in the forest or if it's in the Toxic Valley, just go anywhere in those regions and fish, and the fish you catch should count towards the challenge. Now, once you're done catching all 7 of those, you just have to go back and see the captain again, or not so much the captain, you'll just have to fill out his ledger right beside him, and then boom, another 5 improved bait. So, again, not as fast as the generator once you get it set up. The generator is a lot of work and a little bit of stress. This is a lot less stress and still very lucrative if you just keep at it. I assure you, you can get tons of bait like this. Problem is, you will have to have a friend to help you transfer them, because you will be deleting this character so you can do it again. Or access to a private lobby, again, which I would really suggest doing this in if you can. If you have access to a private server, then you can just, go drop the plans at this blue suitcase here at White Springs here. It's a safe place to put them, and then just hop on your main character and come and grab them. Just keep in mind, you could have an application error, or the server could just time out. You never know. Just keep that in mind. Giving it to a friend to give back to you is probably the best way. Now, a third way to get improved bait is just finding it out in the world. I'm going to show you a couple of great spots to go to find improved bait, and you can reset this with the book thing. I will link a video in the description explaining the book thing on how to reset the server so you can just get more and more stuff. But basically at Wavy Willards here, we're going to be going to lunch pails here and coolers. Now, there are a bunch around the park here. I do not show all of them, but I think I show you a good 70-80% of them. There's a couple of other odd ones off in the distance. I kind of just showed you the ones that were grouped together here. So just keep that in mind. There are more if you do want to look for them. And again, this can be a little bit tedious. Like, I wouldn't really, depend on this. I would probably do the character thing, because you're going to do this, then you're going to have to, use the books to reset the server. It's just going to get too tedious. I feel like you will get improved bait a lot faster if you just, farm it with your character, and then you have the chance at the fishing mods as well, right, guys? And keep in mind as well, as I said earlier, common bait goes a long way. If you're not trying to catch the Exoddle, common bait will catch every fish that you need, including local legends. And yes, again, there are more spots around here. There is one more cooler over here I'm going to show you. I think there's a couple near the entrance as well. And you can also find improved bait in fridges, which I'm going to show you. There is a bunch of them at Valley Galleria here. So once you spawn in, you will have to go across the parking lot and go inside here. It is the daily ops if you are familiar with it. And once we get inside, we'll just go to the right here. And there are, I think, 12 fridges in here to look for. So, if you haven't checked in a couple of days, then this is probably worth it. But again, I wouldn't be farming these and, resetting the server, guys. It's just way too tedious, I feel. And to be honest, you don't find the improved bait in these fridges very often. So just throwing that out there. It's just another way to find them, right? There is some at Nuka World as well here. There's fridges here as well, right here near the big tent. Big shout out to my friend Wolf and Finders Keepers. Thank you for showing me these ones over here, guys. I had no idea about these ones. And also at Nuka World, where you fight the Ultracite Titan, or where the Ultracite Titan boss fight is, there is a bunch of fridges up here as well. And there's a hidden one here I'm going to show you. These are a little tricky to get to. You can't get into all of these, so you're going to have to go around the back, or, to the side, or reach through the window in order to check. And you can see I didn't even get footage of getting improved bait, but I can assure you guys, improved bait does spawn in all of these. So I'm just saying, if you're around here, not a bad idea to look for them, right? Definitely, making new characters is the way to go. Just keep making a new character, deleting them, and repeat. And of course, there's one more fridge here in the train cart as well. And last but not least, you can come over to Watoga Shopping Mall here, but not the shopping mall specifically. We're actually going to go around the border of Watoga, I guess you would call it here. And it's an electronics place over here. Miller's. And there is 4 more fridges in here as well. So again, if you're in the area, maybe check for improved bait. It doesn't hurt to have improved bait, you know what I mean? But I just really want to stress, guys, I caught 2 out of the 3 local legends, which are probably the most rare and hardest fish to catch. I caught them with common bait in less than an hour. I caught 2 of them, guys. So just keep that in mind. Common bait goes a long way. But if you want the improved bait, I really hope this guide did help you. I just want you guys to be aware that common bait goes a long way. Unless you're trying to catch that Exoddle, you need to use improved or superb bait. Let me know what you guys think in the comment here. If there's any other ways that you can get improved bait that I may have missed, let us know in the comments. And as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a pleasant evening.